Hi, Isabel 1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Legacy version on Xbox. And today I'm going to be talking about the difference between Xbox and PC when it comes to material gathering. Now, obviously there has been some changes on PC which make material gathering, especially for manufactured mats, ridiculously easy. One high grade emission will give you enough mats to fill any of the slots. Frodo said he dropped in on a pharmaceutical isolator, a high signal source, and it just contained so many that, yeah, from an Xbox player's point of view, that's just something that will blow your mind. On Xbox, we're still left with the more grindy way of getting mats, where there's a bug you can use that means you can re-instance repeatedly into a high signal source that's got 30 minutes left on it and harvest it multiple times. A method I don't use because it goes a little step too far for me. Even though I've never said it's fine, it still feels like an inappropriate method to me, so I don't use it. I generally generate my mats by getting tons of mats and trading up. I get a lot of mats when I do trade missions. When I stack them up, I get a lot of these anacondas coming after me. They're a boon for high grade mats. Also, you get a lot of high grade mats or decent mats from places like Dav's Hope, etc., which they don't have on PC anymore. So when it comes to mat collection on Xbox, I don't think it's too bad, but yeah, certainly the high grade emissions, PC is so far ahead, and if you can fill those high grades up, you can trade down, the same as we do with the raw materials, with going to the crystal shard sites and then trading down. But yeah, it's interesting. You see here, like, this is the way you just trade quickly. I was just about to distribute loads of missions, so I decided to come here, trade my mats. And interestingly, this gets you your arcs. If you trade mats around, this actually qualifies you to get arcs, so it's actually worth doing. If you're struggling one week to get your max arcs in, just come and do a bit of material trading and you'll soon make it. It's ridiculous. But yeah, because I do so many missions, I get certain materials from those missions, so I can spread them around, and that basically helps me keep my mats at a decent level. I've never bloated for materials. I'm not the sort of person that does what some players do, where they totally and utterly fill all the slots, max it and max everything. I know Selfish, just this screen showing different numbers everywhere would make his eye twitch, because he has to keep this as full to the brim at all times. Me, I'm not too worried about it. I go on like drives where I engineer a few ships and then I just leave it to run low, and I only really trade it around when some of the slots that I do missions for, or some of the materials I regularly get when I do power play killing, get filled up. Because yeah, ultimately I get a lot of the same mats over and over again, because I do a lot of the same activities. I do a lot of mission grind, mining missions, I do a lot of killing power play, and I kill a lot of ships that come after me when I'm doing missions and power play. So harvesting those ships harvests certain materials, so it's always good to spread them around, and then I can go back to harvesting those same materials over and over again. Also, take out the anaconda's power plant, makes it a lot easier to kill. What I do now is I'm trading my Type 9, which can take on these anacondas, but I've got my pirate vet now, which means it's got collector limpets, so that's great, and cargo racks. So it's a great ship to slip into to kill a few anacondas and collect their remains. And yeah, now let me know what you think of the balance on PC when it comes to material gathering. How are you liking it over on PC if you're on PC? And let me know what you think if you're on Xbox. I'd be interested to know. I'd love to know more about the PC side of it, because I haven't really seen it for myself. I've seen a couple of people who said they should have recorded me clips of what it's like now when you get a high grade signal source. I'm always interested in interesting clips from PC. But as far as Elite goes for me, I'm staying on the Xbox version. I have said long ago that I'm a niche YouTuber on a niche platform, playing a niche game and on a niche platform. And that's kind of the way I always have been. That's all. Thank you very much for watching.